Hi you guys, it's Rob Sweetman from the Ryan Larkin Invitational Adventure Race, and I have a crazy announcement today. We're going to talk about what you can do as a viewer and as a donor, because we have sort of two different things for you. One, everyone will be able to watch this event on live stream, and not only live stream, we're going to have the leaderboard, we're going to have challenges, we're going to show the points, we're going to show live streams of me and Carly, who is Miss Icon USA. We're going to be hosting this event, so you're going to see live action on the challenges of these guys putting out. We're also going to show some drone footage. We're going to show everything. We're going to narrate the entire thing live stream right to you. But there's more. So with the donor prediction games, we've done something that we've never seen before ever, which is if you're a donor at the $500 mark or above, you actually get points to be able to play a separate game. Now, what I did was at a meeting with Kevin, our developer, who's the media director for this entire race, and he did a little bit of a walkthrough of what the actual website's going to look like on the day of. So that means not only are you going to be able to watch the race, but if you're a donor, if you want to become a donor, you can actually do that at any time. And then you're going to be able to place predictions on all the outcomes of the team as they're going through the race. And if you get it right, a portion of those points goes towards the team to affect their score. Not only that, but I'm going to talk about this in another video, but your points accumulate on multipliers, and you use those points to put them towards auction items that we have on the website that we will send to your house if you get those particular auction items. So let's take a look at Kevin's demo.
The local time is the local mountain time there, the local time of the event. The timeline across it is a bar, like a progress bar representation of the event, of like, this is the start, this is the finish, and the bar moves along. And the key points are just like day one start, day one end, day two start, day two end. So it's just kind of a little moving progress bar with the day below it to show kind of where we're at. Cool, right on. So here we are. We're looking at the day 3 terrain map, and we've got the path of the route drawn along this map, showing the depth of this terrain. And here in the elevation panel, we have an interactive view of the elevation. So I can come here and click on the day 3 finish and review the different options I have for placing a prediction. Basically, Pug, maybe they're going to finish right after 1300 hours, but before 1400 hours, 1430. So I can click this prediction for this team, and I can place a commitment of points up to 2,000 points per prediction. I'm going to place a heavy one on this one. I'm going to go 2,000 points and a full point commitment, and that's a 10x multiplier. So I get a confirmation window here to make sure, because once I've placed this prediction, it's locked in. You can't go back. So I've placed that prediction, right? But I've got a lot of points left, so I can click to add a prediction on another team. I can make as many predictions I want on any one event. So I can come in and say, you know, I think this one team, I won't call anybody out, but I think maybe they're going to be a little bit slow. So I'm going to put 500 on them being a little bit slow. Place a prediction on that too. But you know what? There's another team I really believe in. I'm going to say by 1,300 hours, Shackleton's Ghosts, 2,000 points, go all in, see if we can get that 12 times multiplier, right? Place that confirmation there too. So here we have 3 separate predictions made on a single event with a whole variety of multipliers and a whole variety of points. I can go to my predictions and see the various predictions I have on any type of event. And if I had placed predictions on yesterday's events or the first day's events, I would see the list here, and I'd see that they're locked out or resolved, and I'd see what the results were, and if I got any sort of points back, or if I had points deducted because nothing happened. And even just looking at the map here, I can always see my points right here. And if I only have a couple points and I want to get a couple more, I can click Get More Points. Takes me right to the donate page to get a couple more points. And at any given time, I can click the leaderboard and just see how these teams are doing, see who's got the most points and who's worth placing some predictions on.
Okay, so as you guys can see, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You know, you see ESPN and they have sports, or you have Survivor, or you have all these different shows, but we are live streaming a incredibly difficult race, basically 3 marathons through 3 days in the mountains. But we're also gonna allow you to participate in the game from your home. So to reiterate, here's how it works. If you're already a donor at $500 or above, you're gonna get an email with instructions. You already have an account, you already have points issued to your wallet. you can start playing on June 11th. We're going to open it up as soon as registration closes on June 11th at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You can begin placing those predictions. We'll cut it off at 9 a.m. when we kick off the race the next day, and it'll be locked in for the entire day. Once they finish, we'll reopen it, and you'll have that entire night to place the predictions on the next day. So that's how it works. So basically 3 rounds. So if you already put in donations, you are already part of this game if you choose to participate. Now, if you want to participate, because this is exciting, and it really is, and you can get some really cool auction items that I'm going to make a separate video on here shortly, you can actually just throw in some money now as for a donation. It goes to a great cause, and you can play the game. If you get through day 1 and you say, this is really exciting, I want to be a part of this, you can actually donate at this point. So we're going to be actively collecting donations throughout the race and actively letting people participate. So I've never seen anything like this. Please message me and let me know if you've ever seen anything this cool, but this literally, there's nothing like this. So I can't wait to see you guys on race days. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks.